Hey guys, my name is Nicole. I also go by Nikki, and I'm just recording my first video ever because I wanted to. There was no plan. I feel a little awkward talking. I don't know what to do sometimes. But most importantly, what I wanted to do for this video was I wanted to show up as me. No filters, no planned content. I didn't even know I was gonna do this today, like at all. I didn't even know I wanted to record. So I feel like that's like really important to me right now, and you can tell I have no idea how to start, how to talk, how to none of that, but I am showing up as me, so I value that right now. There's no shame. I'm not gonna edit, or if I do, it's like cutting out things that are important. But yeah, so I was reading this book. It's called Conversations with God. I'm not gonna get into it today, but it just opened up something. I read a line saying, in order to be, you have to not be, then you can finally enjoy being. And I'm like, wow. I have no idea what that means, no idea where to start, no idea like of none of that. But at the same time, it felt like my body understood it before my mind could. I don't really know how to explain that feeling. It's just that gut feeling when you know about something and your mind still can't process it. Like you're trying to logically make sense of it or put words to it, but I really can't. All I know is that my body's feeling that. So then that just made me think about all the things that I try to remember on my day-to-day. I do have this binder that I made for myself. And in this binder, what I put in is a lot of affirmations or like prayers that I like to just keep and hold it whenever I need it the most. A lot of these I do practice every single day. Sometimes I just practice it on times that I need it the most, depending on the mood. But overall, I feel like this helps me stay grounded. It's something that works for me. It's not something that I feel everyone must do in order to be okay. When I first was introduced to affirmations and prayers, it was completely different. I grew up Catholic, so praying wasn't taught the way affirmations are, and like vice versa. Everyone has different intentions, different like values, and that's totally fine. Whatever works for you, go for it. I also feel like there has been this concept of affirmations that can be a little bit wrong depending, but I just wanted to focus on the positives and focus on something that stood out to me. So I'm gonna read an affirmation, and this is something that I hold close to myself, to me, because sometimes we need that reminder that, keep pushing, keep going, or just that reminder of snapping out of what your mind is constantly thinking. So our mind wants to think that the world is falling apart, that everything is not working out in our favor. And it's like, no, I want that everyone in their hearts, they know that they deserve beauty, and so they see beauty. So I'm gonna just say it, and then if I have something to say about it, I'll just talk. In a world filled with wickedness, keep my heart pure, my mind clear, and my spirit protected. Surround me with those who are meant for me, and gently remove all that is not. Guide my steps toward my highest self and my calling. May I never become hardened by the ways of the world, but remain rooted in love. Let my life be a reflection of the light I wish to see, and may I always have the discernment to choose what nourishes my soul. That, to me, when I first read it, wow, like I loved everything about it. And what stood out to me the most of this affirmation is that it reminded me that the beauty that I want to see generally comes from within me. If I want to be around those that I love, or simply just enjoy life for what it is, I first must be open to that. If not, I'm never gonna see it. And sometimes when we go through stuff, especially the hard things in life, I feel like we want to wait for those things or those people to show us different. But it's not that that's impossible, but I think that we owe it to ourselves to open up before that, to show ourselves, listen. And this is like this is really close to me. You're beautiful in your own world. You're beautiful alone. The beauty that you carry is from your rawness, from your natural state, and not the masks, not the day-to-day, not the beauty, not the material stuff, none of that. It's what you hold very close within yourself. And I feel like sometimes we forget that because we see the potential in so many things around us. So we chase and we wait and we constantly are just hoping that our outside will one day show us what we long for. And that is like so backwards. Once we realize that it starts within ourselves, when you're open, when you decide to be rooted in love, that's when you finally realize the world is beautiful because you're beautiful. You put the beauty in everything. This is why we're so complex and so different. Everyone has different perspectives, and this is not about being right or wrong or what's good and evil. It's generally about us opening up our own hearts and using our own perspective to guide us. And that can be 100% how you say it, influenced by the wrong things. So this is why you gotta always have the discernment to choose what nourishes my soul. So please do not think that this is just to encourage all habits and bad things. No, it's generally about being open, being us again, being our innocent selves, and really using that to lead our lives. And it may seem so like cliche, or it's just so simple, and we overcomplicate it for so many reasons. And I don't know, something about this just, it really reminds me to not shy away from who I am. And sometimes the world can make you want to stop being who you are in so many different aspects, and don't let that happen. Don't let nothing take away your shine, especially your love. It's easier said than done. We have many things we want to protect, explore, hold on, all these things. But I don't know. As I get older, I value more experiencing rather than control. I'm not perfect either, so it's like a balance of both. But things like this definitely do help me, and I hope that that message can also help you. There's many more affirmations, there's many more prayers, there's many more things that we can carry with intent. And I think that's one of the most important things. It does not matter what you are, who you are, what you do, what you believe in. You can call it affirmations, you can call it prayers, you can just whatever. The intent that you have behind these thoughts and these actions is what really, really matters. Because at the end of the day, I can share this message, and for somebody it may mean nothing now, and then years later it means something, or it's life-changing, or to each their own. And if I'm sharing this and someone wants to repeat it and incorporate that, I definitely do think that it starts with what your heart wants first. That's why you must be open to these things. That's why out of all the affirmations that I read, this one stood out to me the most, because I resonated with it and I connected with it in a way only I understand for myself. And my willingness to incorporate that will do wonders for me, because I may know that this is true, I may know that this is enlightenment and this will bring me to my higher self, but knowing and actually being are completely different. And being this requires you to be open, requires you to embrace uncertainty, to embrace vulnerability. And I know that may be hard for many people. I can speak from my experience as well. It's difficult, but every single time I've done it, I've never regretted it. So as difficult as it is, it's 100% worth it. Out of everything, I'm just a girl, and the way I speak, it can be very annoying to people, or they may think, oh, this girl's just be chatting. And yes, I do be chatting. I love to yap, I love to talk, and I'm so happy I did this. I'm really glad that I could share messages like this, and hopefully I could do more videos, more content, and be a little bit more organized. But most importantly, I'm happy of this method of what I just did, of just recording, no edits, and just posting, because this is how we connect with people, you know. I hope, you know, to enlighten, or not enlighten, I hope to share this knowledge with people, same way that they can share too, so we can remember who we really are. And yeah, like, I just love this. So hopefully, you know, you guys like this video. I'm not even going to share this, I'm not gonna tell people to repost or nothing. I'm gonna just let it be what it is. And yeah, so hopefully I see ya in a different video soon. Bye.